Hi guys, and welcome back to another Gab's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So yeah, for today's video, we are going to talk about the bull market support band, and this is in continuation of our previous video, the siguro around last month, wherein we posted. Now we are already above the bull market support band, and traditionally and historically, whenever the Bitcoin is above the bull market support band, that is going to indicate now we are in a long-term bull market. So with that being said, we are now going to dive in with that update dito sa ating Bitcoin video. And let's give you a quick review muna kung yung bull market support band. So the bull market support band is actually the 20-week moving average, and that is using this 20-week moving average because if you're going to look back in the historical price action, whenever na Bitcoin is above the 20-week MA, we are in a long-term bull market, and naturally the 20-week MA will act as a very strong support area. Only if we break that, then saka lang tayo makita ng somewhat consolidation or bearish movement, or typically that would mean it's an end of a long-term bull run. And take note, it means na end of a long-term bull run, but it doesn't mean that we are in a bear market. It's just indicating now it's the end of a long-term bull run. So right now, as you can see sa mga historical Bitcoin price action, diba? Whenever we are above that area, that has indicated a long-term bull run. And right now, where are we right now within the Bitcoin price action? So as you can see, we are currently above the 200 or 20 MA, 20-week MA within the weekly time frame. And as you can see, we are above this area. And 'di ba, sa ating previous video, binanggit ko sa inyo na whenever na we are in a long-term bull market support, but it doesn't mean na palagi tayo aakyat. It just means na in the next few weeks and next few months, it is a bigger indicator, and it's going to tell us na it's a very good investment for the long term kasi we are about to see a very, very good bull run. And as you can see dito with the Bitcoin price action, even though na we have been seeing a decline with the Bitcoin price for the past 3 weeks, you can see na we are still above the bull market support band. And as you can see, the bull market support band is playing around the 20,000 US dollars right now. So it's actually still a good sign pa rin right now na we are seeing a very good area pa din na Bitcoin price action. It's just actually indicating na yung ating recent na pagbagsak, it's just the Bitcoin price resetting the indicators, and it's actually a very good sign na we are trying to hold this area ngayon above the bull market support band. So right now, even though people will say na, hala, tapos na yan, tapos na yung pag-akit ni Bitcoin price, dire-diretso na tayo pabalik ng 15K, pabalik ng 5K. If I were you, I would just zoom out na lang. I would just zoom out and look at the bigger indicators and see na there are a lot of things happening in the background rather than sa man nakikita natin sa very short term. Kasi you might say na sa very short term pabagsak na tayo, but if you're going to zoom out, kita nyo na we are in a bigger structure rather than the very smaller time frame. So ayun na nga, when in doubt, just zoom out. Yun yung palagi natin sinasabi ever since. And as you can see, we are still above this area. And napakalayo pa tayo actually sa ating potential support. And by that time na siguro if let's say nag-consolidate tayo dito between 20K up until 24 or 25K, then you might just actually bounce off dito sa ating bull market support band, which is playing around 21.5 by then or 22.5. So yeah, right now, I think it's much wiser if you're going to zoom out na lang muna rather than looking at the very short term. Kasi if you're going to look at the very short term, not much is really happening right now within the very short term. And some people would say na that is ayun nga, na downtrend siya. But yun nga, I think it's much better to look at the bigger time frame for the time being. Now, diving in for the very short term, let's try to understand ano na ba yung nangyayari dito with the Bitcoin price action. So, if let's say gusto nyo talaga maintindihan kung ano nangyayari sa very short term, then let's try to look at the charts. So siguro burahin muna natin yung mga ibang previous indicators natin. And sa ating previous video, ang minomonitor kasi natin dito was this rising wedge sa ating 4-hour time frame or in the daily time frame. You can see now we are coming up from that rising wedge and we saw a breakdown back to the 21.6. So 21.6 is the target actually nito, but as you can see, we are still not touching the target. So as of the time being, 21.6 is the target of this bearish movement for the time being. And yun nga, initially 22.5 was the bigger support, but as you can see, we started breaking down, and right now 21.5 is the next support area dito with the Bitcoin price action, or rather around the 21.6K. So around that area yung ating potential support area right now. And if you're going to zoom in within the hourly time frame, let's say you want to dive in pa closer, let's try to look at the indicators. And ayun na, nag-start tayo ng potential divergence dito na maliit sa ating hourly time frame. Let's try to look at that. Wherein the price is declining while RSI is starting to increase. So siguro let's start to monitor that kasi I think what can happen dito is we can just continue this downtrend pa din for the time being. Ito, let's try to continue this downtrend sa ating hourly time frame. We can just continue this downtrend, and then if let's say nagta-tight na yung kanyang falling wedge dito, if let's say naging very tight na yan, then if nagkaroon tayo ng breakout, then saka tayo makita na move pabalik up until the 22.5. So yeah, right now I think the best thing that you can do if let's say you want to trade for the very short term is just to look at this falling wedge potentially forming and this potential bullish divergence. And yun nga guys, if let's say you want to trade this, you can actually trade this with BYBIT. And if wala pa kayo account with BYBIT, make sure to use my sign up link. You can find the description down below. And take a look at this guys, if you want to claim this free jersey na meron dito sa ating football team sa Gabbal FC, make sure to use our sign up link and make sure to follow Gabbal FC on Instagram if you want to win this BYBIT t-shirt and BYBIT jersey. So it's available guys in the description down below, yung mga links na sinasabi ko. And yeah, siguro yung muna update natin for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.